Hiya Walkwatchers, and welcome to another one of our County High Point videos. And in this video we're all about Arderin in the Slieve Bloom Mountains in County Laois and County Offaly. Now this is really just a muddy, peaty track up the side of the mountain, and it kind of concerned us a wee bit because as people walk on this and it gets muddy and slippy, they tend to move further and further out into this heather and damage the environment just a little bit more. So it'd be good to see something a little bit more permanent than this. Here we are at the top. There it is, the high point of County Laois and County Offaly. That's Arderin. Now, if you're just into bagging the high points, then this walk is pretty straightforward. But we will definitely be returning here to the Slieve Bloom Mountains because they seem to be absolutely beautiful. We'll be going back to do a much longer walk for sure. Wet rock.
Do you know what? I'm going to do it too.
We'll
both sit on it today. This one.
So here we are now at the top of Arderin. The County Laois and County Offaly high point. Now there is this marker at the top, but there's also a Laois one and an Offaly one as well, just a few metres away. So I suppose it's good to have gone and had a look at both of those just to make sure that we've covered the top of Arderin. But as you can see from behind us, it is completely white. We're sitting in the middle of cloud and rain. It's very rainy today.
My glasses are a testament to that.
Can you see anything?
No, I was just kind of following your voice. I don't know.
Right, come on, let's talk about the walk on this one then.
Okay. It's definitely different from
the other ones that we've done. Sure.
Yeah. I think, because, well, disclaimer out there, I'm in trainers and you're in boots.
Yeah.
So on a wet day, trainers are not a vibe.
They're not, no, they're not a good idea. They're not.
However, I think if you were to get it on a drier day, maybe like middle of the summer, bit of heat in, trainers actually might be all right because it was steady enough underfoot in certain places.
Well, I think the thing is we've had a run of some really good weather, some really dry weather. Over the last sort of 2-3 days, we've had good dry weather. So I suppose it's still quite firm underfoot. Yeah. This rain started, I think, about 10 o'clock this morning here. Yeah. So it's kind of made the ground slippy on top.
Yeah, that's good.
But it's just a muddy path the whole way up. Really from the car park down into that hollow, up the other side, it's just just a muddy path. Yeah. Not like some of the others that we've done so far. Some really interesting stuff that's been going on. We've been listening to the cuckoos which are around, which is just a lovely sign. So if you're coming down, you're looking for cuckoos. Down in the hollow, beyond the mountain here, into the forest, looks like it's a bit of a habitat for them. So if you're coming down looking for cuckoos, you'll find them here for sure. We're going to head back down. We're going to get our lunch.
I don't know whether I'm walking down or sliding down. I'll make that decision as I go.
I think you might roll down by the way.
I might as well. Might get down quicker, actually, if I roll down.
We are going to go and look for somewhere to eat as we head back up the road, but we have a few sandwiches with me. I've brought my sausage sandwiches with me again. You might remember those from Brandon Hill. They're not the same sausage sandwiches. No, they're not the same ones. No, they're a different batch of sausage sandwiches. So we will go out and look for some nice restaurant along the way.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, here come the stats. So Arderin sits in the Slieve Bloom range of mountains at a height of 527 metres. It's the 19th out of the 26 county high points of Ireland, and it took us about 17 minutes to get up it, a total walking time of about 34 minutes, not very long at all, 3,500 steps, a distance of 2 kilometres at an average pace of 16.4 minutes per kilometre, and that's because it's slidey and slippy. As you can see, rain, low cloud, but still about 7 degrees. Matthew Walsh was my walk watcher again for this walk, and we parked at Installs, Sweeps, Adulthood, on what 3 words? That's the Overflow car park here at Arderin. That's that. here then is our walk up Arderin, down through the hollow, up the muddy gap, and then following that muddy path the whole way up the side of the mountain up to the county high point there. Just checking out the other ones before we come back down the peak track, crossing the hollow and back up to the car park. Now you can see there, right along that green strip, that hollow is where all those cuckoos are. So some good habitat there. So this has been the Walkwatchers walk of Arderin. Why don't you get your boots on, go outside and go exploring. Now on our way down we got really excited because we spotted deer on the side of the road. Oh dear! Oh dear. Not sure if you can see them here, up in that little thicket there. There's a bit of movement. But then straight down the road, lovely to Kennedy, which is a beautiful wee village that we found. Like we didn't discover it, it was there on the map. And this, Gill Traps. This is the pub in the centre of the village, but they also do glamping and townhouse accommodation. But we came here because they have a pizza menu. Yeah, you heard it right. We came all the way to Laois and Offaly to get these. Look at these. Matthew had this really fiery, chili-based one. There's just no way. I mean, even the smell of it was making me sweat. But seriously good pizzas. If you're in the area, check it out. Anyway, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again next time.